Hey, what's up, everybody? Listen, I hope everybody's doing really well. I am currently in Memphis, Tennessee right now. This is where my mother's side of the family lives, most of them. And I'm here because my grandfather just recently passed away, and so the family from Rochester, where I'm from, we drove down yesterday a long 19-hour drive. It was a drive. Listen here, I don't know if anybody on here has ever driven past 8 or 10 hours, but it's a long drive. It's a long drive. All right, I said that enough. But it was 7 of us. We drove down, took a lot of stops along the way, just took our time. And I really missed that because when I was younger, well, when I was a kid, this is what we did. We would just drive everywhere. We didn't take a plane. A plane was just expensive, and plus, my parents actually don't like flying on planes. So we would just hop in the van. We would pack up our stuff. We would pack up whatever it is that we basically packed up like half the house into the van. And that's just how road tripping was back in the day. And I can remember my mom, when I was a kid, she used to pack these Vienna sausages and Spam. Who remember this? Put it down in the comments if you have ever gone on a road trip to see family down south. If you're from the north and you went down south to visit family, put that down in the comments. Like, what were some of the snacks that your parents would bring? Like Vienna sausages and crackers was definitely something that my mom would always pack, like, all the time. And then the other thing, which was really funny, is that how many people would go to KFC and get the bucket of chicken and drive down with that? Like, who was that? That happened even on this trip here. We literally went to KFC in Kentucky and got us a bucket of chicken, and it just brought back a lot of memories. I don't even eat KFC like that. I just don't. I don't really eat it like that, but for the trip, it was definitely nostalgic to have that bucket of chicken. It was so stereotypical. But I mean, but it brought back some great memories. And so I'm down here now, and it was he lived to be 89 years old, and so lived a very long life. My grandfather, his name was Tecumseh Robinson, born in Memphis, Tennessee, and just being around family. And I know I did an episode that talked about coping with loss, and I am literally putting those things into action right now, like literally right now. And what I found to be comforting is that I'm here with family right now, and we're just telling stories, and we're really just having a good time, really just being around each other. And I think that's great. This is the first time, my first cousins that lived in Rochester, that we're all together. Like, we'll all be together for this, and it's cool because it's like time just didn't. We've grown up, we've had children, careers, different things like that. But when we all get together, it's like literally going back in time again. It's just, just even like remembering some of the nicknames from when we were kids. Like some stuff I forgot. Like my brother, we called him Dusty. My cousin, they, called her Tootsie. Like just remembering. Like it just I remember calling like my grandmother White Lady, because she's very, very, very light skinned. When I was a child, like I didn't know better. And it just kind of reliving, seeing pictures of my granddad in his army uniform. He was a paratrooper in the army, and he was actually part of the first African American regiment that went in during peacetime in the Korean War. And just learning just different facts, just learning about like the journey, and seeing some of my other cousins that I haven't seen in like forever. And so what watching this, what would I take from this, right? So one thing is that definitely, if you can, spend time with your family, like for sure. Family is so crucial. And when you start talking and start reliving some of these memories, it's like, wow, it's been so long that's happened. Or even just learning more about each other, like learning, about different cousins and different people. Like I knew that I had some cousins that played like in the NFL, or cousins who are like musically inclined, or just, or even just having famous cousins, period, you know, family members. And it's just cool to see. The other thing too is that definitely give people their flowers while they're alive. That's so important. That's something that we definitely did, you know, especially with my grandfather, you know, while he was alive. I know that a couple years ago I took from this recording, I had took my family down and my kids to be able to meet my grandparents and the different family members that are living here in Memphis. And so that was really dope. Like, really, just to be able to see that was really cool. Also, and the last thing I would just say really is, you know, just enjoy life. You know, enjoy life with the people that you love, and really just take the time to just really. I've noticed that I've been staying at I'm at my grandmother's house right now, like as I'm talking to you, and I've been here all day, but time has flown by, like literally. Been here at least for 6 hours now. Didn't even realize it. Like, time has literally flown by just because we just enjoying each other, just enjoying life. So, all right. If you like this video, go ahead, hit the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe. This was more of a vlog. This wasn't necessarily me talking to anything about leadership or employment or academics or whatever. This is me really just talking more like what's happening right now in my life. And so please be safe out there. Make sure you're social distancing. I know that I'm not wearing a mask right now. That's because I'm on camera, but there's nobody around me at all. So, but I do have my mask with me. All right, y'all be good. Y'all take care. Peace.